SG. But for Execration, feeling ko yung tempo control nila may skill shot lang. Kumbaga pag kumagat ang kanilang Abyssal Arrow o kumagat yung eject sa tamang target, mabibreak nila yung tempo na meron ang Evos SG. But I love this Popolin Koopa pick Talagang gusto nilang tapatan ang ibibigay ng Selena.
And Popolin Koopa, Evos SG, that is going to be their pick. And Execration, Lunox naman na kanila tinanggal. Well, for Evos SG, tinanggal nila yung Lord na pwedeng gamitin ni KLVJ.
Actually, I like the Popolin Koopa pickup from Evos SG. There's no Farsa potential anymore as they already saw Selena and Harith. Now you have to take out the Lancelot of KLVJ. Even if it's not the best assassin that Execration has played, it's really good against the lineup of Evos SG. Yung Popolin Koopa, Benedetta, and Granger, napakahirap labanan ng Lancelot if you have these three heroes. Unless they're willing to let go of the Lancelot and pick up something on the sideline, like for example, the Parats. Para lang may ma-maximize nila yung fact na pwede kasing i-pick ni Execration yung Selena tsaka Lancelot. So most likely parang, alam mo, tinetelegraph lang ni Evos SG. Okay, maglalan Selena sa Exe, ang ganda ng first pick Barat sa atin sa second phase.
Yeah, and they ban out the Pakito. Ibig sabihin, inopen nila yung sinasabi mong Lancelot and Execration. They ban out the Farsa even if it's more of a reactive. Kumbaga, ayaw nilang may kalaban na Farsa on Evos SG side. Now, they have actually ang daming options ng Execration dito ngayon against Evos SG. The Selena against the Popolin Koopa alone would be a battle of information. But apart from that, the tempo could easily switch between two teams. The early damage coming in from Granger and Benedetta versus yung early potential na tumama yung mga skill shots neto ni Selena to the follow-up of the Jawhead. Again, Execration versus Evos SG, based on the first 3 picks alone, talagang magiging ano yung term nyo doon? Yung pag sobrang ma-action nyo?
Bakbakan.
Bakbakan? Well, balagbagan.
Balagbagan.
Action Jackson. Madami.
Hinahanap ko yung term Kasi merong Action Jackson
Marami. Ayan yung Lance. Ayan na yung
Lance.
Lance. I like it.
Lance and Uranus. Ang last pick ng Execration, last 2 picks rather, Evos SG, they go for Rafaela, which means there is a probability na kumuha na sila ng tank side laner. Kasi nga medyo kulang yung kanilang tanking potential.
There's two ways to go about this for USS. Tama yung sinabi ni Batis kanina, tank, semi-tank actually, like the heroes of Yuzong, Babarats. Pero one thing that they could go for is they can flex the Benedetta XP lane and they can actually go for a Hayabusa gold lane.
Wow, that is gonna be a big turn for Evos SG if ever. But I want to point out the Rafaela pick. I like this Rafaela pick mainly because it answers a lot of the... Oh wow, they're actually gonna flex the Benedetta but they're not gonna go for a gold lane Hayabusa. They're gonna go for the Alice instead in the gold lane. Panapat dito kay Kendra.
It is a great catch. Madali siyang makapag-zone out ng mga tao sa sarili nilang mga comfort zone. Specifically yung mga Zaman Force. And this is going to be interesting. Evos SG, are they gonna take us to a game number 3? But right now, we will introduce the players with their heroes. At kung hindi tayo papasok sa Land of Dawn, yung bilog na naman ay lalabas anytime soon.
Nasaan yung sound effect?
Hindi nyo naman ginawa Ba't yung sa akin inaasa lahat?
Ay, pasensya na kapatid. Papasok na tayo sa ating game number 2.
Ano yan? Ako na play-by-play, ako pa sound effects?
Siyempre, kaya ka nga.
Alam mo, dagdag bayad yun.
Dagdag
500 per game.
500 per sound effect.
Pero mamaya na tayo mag sound effects. Let's head out to the Celestial Palace for game number 2, the Evos SG versus Execration.
And at I think this is standard rotations coming in for the side of Evos SG. Medyo gusto lang nilang maging safe, kumbaga. Tinitikitan na nila si Granger. Alam nila kung ano nangyari in game 1.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I would have preferred the Esmeralda pick for Evos SG over the Alice. Kasi gets ko yung idea. You're against Uranus, pero you're also against a Harem. Medyo losing match na kagad yun for Evos SG. Esmeralda was the perfect pick if they want to go that route, no? Yung mage side lane na kaya lumaban against Execration. But then again, what Alice provides for Evos SG is the constant lane pressure and the mobility factor of the hero. Something that is really important against the likes of Selena's, Lancelot, even against the Jawhead.
And Evos SG right now, girl, mukhang babagsak pero very low HP lang pala.
Good thing there's a Purify doon. just to bail himself out. Pero kasi ang papansin mo dito for Evos SG, dalawang Purify na nila ang down.
And this is gonna be big for Execration dahil ang first turtle natin ay magsuspawn ng 35 seconds from now at medyo malayo pa ang cooldown ng Purifies na yun. It's gonna be a big advantage for Execration. Kendra, confidence showing already with that TP.
Binabawian nung kaninong game 1, pinatay mo ako. Ngayon lugi ka sa akin sa matchup, lagot ka sa akin.
Pero alam mo, focusing on Evos SG a bit more dito, Soul, he is one mean Benedetta player. Isa to sa mga favorite heroes niya, ginamit niya to halos dati. But Soul will just try to get away. Ayaw niya ayaw niya makipagsuntukan.
Medyo mas mahaba kasi yung espada ni KLVJ ngayon. Medyo mas masakit. Level 4 na rin ang Lancelot na against sa level 3 Benedetta. So medyo egol talaga. They don't want to go for that fight. Pero Turtle bilis bumagsak.
Mabilis talaga bumagsak, men. Pero yun, hindi mabilis ang Hindi mabilis. Well, mabilis.
Mabilis.
Mabilis yung
Sa
pagbagsak
sobrang
nun.
bilis nga, akala mo hindi na mabilis.
Oo, sa sobrang bilis, akala ko hindi na mabilis. Tama yan. But, KLBJ,
Turtle
nakuha
na
niya yung turtle, pero hindi natin nakikita yung sa baba. So, isipin nyo na lang, siya yung nakakuha niya.
Oo nga, and that gives Execration a big gold lead at least for the early game. First Blood plus Turtle, that's an immediate 800 gold lead para sa Execration. Ano kayong gagawin nila dito sa tempo na sila yung nag-start? Kumbaga sila yung naglapag ng unang paa sa sayaw na mangyayari in this game.
And tingnan mo yung pwesto dito na Execration, doon sa mapa ng Evos SG, masyado silang tapak dito sa may mismong gitna na ng Tier 2 at Tier 3 turrets.
Gusto pumunta sa Singapore na rin siya.
Nako, baka nga nasa Poland na dong, papasok na doon sa inhibitor.
Ano gusto pumunta? Di ba nasa Singapore naman?
Oo nga pala.
Oo
Tama naman.
Tama.
Anyway, dito sa Execration for the Lancelot na. Again, sabi mo kanina na sila yung unang umapak dito sa dance floor ng Execration. They have a Selena, so they can get they can take resources much faster compared to Evos SG, and they're also playing Lancelot. As a Lancelot in a game, you'd want to establish at least 1,000 gold lead. Then you start taking up the resources of the enemy kasi kailangan leading ka talaga against the enemy para ma-burst on mo yung mga targets na gusto nyo patayin.
And si Soul ang magiging target sa may kabila, but Kelra still alive!
Oh, wow!
Grabe yun.
Ang galing ni Kelra dito, humanap ng lusot doon sa rotation ng 4 na tao. Evos SG, 4 yun.
4 na tao ang iiwasan ni Kendra pero they're gonna go for the third instead at mukhang wala na magagawa ang Execration. Joke lang! Naubusan ng minion.
Naubusan ng minion indeed. Potato. They might just actually give this up kasi nandito si Chaknu.
Yeah.
Ayaw nila pahuli pa. And si Pokemon dito.
Oh!
Ano ba? Unstoppable Force.
Panis!
Pero look at that arrow. Connection. Chak to max.
Nako, it's gonna be another Pokemon na nahuli. Game 2 na, Garakachemol pa rin, Butters.
Garakachemol, Kelra. Wala na siyang Torre dito, pero he seems to be happy kasi nakakuha siya ng isang kill and never pa siya natitake down kahit may 4-man rotation na naganap.
And speaking of 4-man rotations, nakaganti naman ang Execration doon sa taas. Actually habang nangyayari yung 4-man rotation, nagkaroon ng cross-map play si Execration, sila pa nakakuha ng kill. It's a third for a kill at mukhang Turtle pa nga mag-secure ng Execration dito unless may steal na magaganap pero Lancelot yan at truthful na.
Napakahirap agawan yan. Thorn Rose, Retribution, lahat ng klase ng burst damage yung gusto mong makita, pwede niya ibigay at kaya niya tansyahin yun. Depende sa kanyang damage output. And so, hindi niya kinakaya si Renjo dito.
Oo, kumbaga parang Exorcist, binato pa nga si Pokemon, Garakachemol na naman.
At eto si Pokemon na naman ang pinaka-target pero hindi nga siya tutumba.
And speaking of tutumba, at mukhang tutumba dito si Soul, pero grabe ang damage phantom execution in!
And girl, Potato,
Kiel.
sila ang target dito ni Kiel, pero Kiel forced to go out. Grabe yung ruta niya doon. Grabe yung ruta niya doon. Nakita mo ba yun?
Oo, para naka-GPS to.
Naka-GPS.
Lumiko pagdating sa ganyan.
Never ka pwedeng mawala. Sabi sa kanya ng GPS niya doon, pagka-dash mo kay pagka-dash mo doon kay Pokemon, turn left. Tapos, turn right. Si Chaknu, nakahuli ng isang member dito. Soul goes down, Pokemon goes down, and KLVJ once more! Definitely once more! And kinagat siya ni Kichudom.
Masyadong mabilis palibasa, naka-smart 5G. Sobrang bilis talaga ng pasok doon ni Kuya mo KLBJ, pero nakagat eh. Kumbaga, alam mo yung pag tumakbo ka ng mabilis sa aso, mas nalo kang hahabulin.
Pero sa side track ko lang kayo, sinolo kill ni Endo Maxisol sa top.
Ay,
nga eh.
nako, alam mo tama, alam mo, pag-usapan natin yan.
Sinolo kill nung si Lina, yung Benedetta. Gaano ka kalupit para magawa mo yun?
Si Renjo dito, naiwasan lahat ng bullets. Pero yung last bullet pala ay tatama pa rin. Nagantay si Potato na mahawakan ng Alice para straight line. Hindi niya kailangan mag-isip kung saan niya itapon.
Oo, kung yun yung tipo na pag hindi pa tumama, kasalanan mo na yun. Wala nang slow, na-snare pa nga, in Potato, he lands all of the bullets at mukhang papasukin dito si KLBJ. Battle execution hit!
At gusto niya lang talaga mag-take
Arrow.
down nung ganong mga minions. Pero, wow, Evos, JPL, tatakbo lang sila. And it seems to me na mas magiging maganda para sa kanila yung pag-take down ng turrets at pag-control ng mapa.
Yeah. Again, bumabalik tayo sa signature playstyle ni Evos SG, yung constant pressure sa objectives. And this is where you start seeing the benefits of having an Alice. Kahit hindi ganun kaganda yung start niya sa laning stage, the presence, no, yung threat, na kapag nag-objective sila, may isang hero na pwedeng biglaang pumasok against Execration.
And Jack2 going in, ladies and gentlemen. At
Ano?
daming
Wow!
niya. And Kelra, Zaman Force, hinahabol si Potato, and Potato can get out. Si JPL ang pinaka-next target para sa kanila, and Jack2, yung hinahabol kanina, siya na ang nahahabol pabalik. At tatakas na sila doon, keeping the casualties low. Nawala man sa kanila si Etomax, pero nakuha.
Isa pa!
Pero sinamahan mo pa ng isa.
Makulit, pumasok pa ulit at binigyan ng Execration. And Execration akala mo malapit nang bumagsak si Chakno pero hindi siya bumagsak ng walang ganti. Flicker out, binalibad sa buong tropa. Pokemon na naman!
At dami sana pwedeng puntahan ni Pokemon doon. Kaso hinarangan lahat ni Etomax.
Nako. And Execration, they definitely control the tempo right now. 3K gold lead and a 7 kill lead as well for Execration. At lahat ata ng turtle sa kanila din napunta.
Yeah, honestly, this is something that you would expect on the side of Execration whenever they get Joyd and Selena. And gusto ko yung item build-up ni Renzo, yung Brute Force breastplate first item. Siya yung kumaga parang CCTV naman this time around, hindi na si Chakno. Kasi ang trabaho ni Chakno dito is to set up and make sure na may mapapatay kagad sila sa side ng Evos SG. Kaya ang ganda nung play niya kanina, nung akala natin si Execration yung lugi. Pero pumasok pa si Chakno, sabi niya, akala nyo, di ako lalaban Tinapon niya pabalik si Potato para maabot siya ni KLBJ at ni Kelra.
Slowly but surely, yung members dito ng Evos SG, kumukuha sila ng torre left and right. Habang si Renjo naman, kinokontrol niya itong baba para makuha yung mga turrets.
Renzo?
This looks like the second turret at 1/4 HP. Hindi pa tutumba dito, pero sabi nila Kelra, sige, may sumagot doon. Kunin na natin itong nasa taas at palitin na natin ang mundo ng Evos SG.
Dami, kunwari na lang, hindi ko nakita yung holy baptism na yon.
But right now, there is a fight happening, ladies and gentlemen. Evos zone. Next target, Kelra, is going crazy sa mga bagay na ginagawa niya dito.
And I feel like Evos SG, they could have gotten that fight. Kaso hindi talaga tumama yung Holy Baptism ng Rafaela. If they got Kelra early with that ultimate, that could have been a different story. Pero nabigyan ng free reign si Kelra dahil nga doon sa hindi tumamang ultimate, Zaman Force na pag, only dash, only damage, and kita naman kung gaano nakasakit si Kelra at this part of the game. 5-0-4. Unaharit.
This is a dominating performance coming out from Execration, Evos SG. Considering na sobrang ganda ng start nila, it seems to me na hindi talaga nila mahawakan yung kalamangan na meron sila pagdating sa early game papuntang mid game.
Yeah, medyo nakikita din kasi natin yung playstyle ng Evos SG. They're really not good.
Oy! Tinamaan na naman!
Sa pool, isa
na
pa.
naman.
Ay, mukhang may takas.
Safe na.
Efas siya doon, efas siya. Pero muntikan na naman ng Renzo. Makatakas kaya siya dito. Final bullet pa tumama.
But still, fact remains, kahit ma-take down yung si Renzo, there is still pressure on other sides of the map. And mapapansin nyo, it takes a lot of resources. Ang daming resources na nasasayang kapag tinitake down mo ang isang Uranus at full HP.
Yeah. And
Takes
again,
a lot.
we go back to the idea na si Evos SG, hindi nila talaga playstyle na kailangan nilang protektahan si Potato. As much as possible, they want to be the ones who are putting the pressure against Execration. But then again, you are playing into Assassins. Actually, ang daming pwedeng pampatay ng Execration to anybody on the side of Evos SG. Kapag tinamaan ka ng araw, patay ka. Kapag nahuli ka ni Chaknu, patay ka. Kapag nakita ka ni KLVJ, patay ka rin. So, ang daming options na Execration to get pickups. And at the same time, yung team fight nila, lamang pa sila kasi yung team fight ng Evos SG, it's an Alice, and you naturally just lose to a Harith.
And looking at the stats right now for Evos SG, feeling ko hindi dapat sila kukulangin sa damage. But then again, the Benedetta is 0-4-0. Dapat hindi sila kinukulang sa damage dito. They have 2 supports, sure. Pero meron silang Benedetta. Kaso nga lang, 0-4-0. The moment na hindi magkaroon ng maraming items or at least 2 items on time ang isang Benedetta, medyo kukulangin talaga ang damage. Even when you land the Alecto final blow.
But you do have to remember, late game potential, there is some in Evos SG. The Alice is there. Considering pa na talagang kailangan pang i-set up or kailangan pa talagang patagalin yung laro para sa kanila ngayon. But for the side of Execration, they do have the Harith. Meron pa silang KLVJ dito at Etomax na kayang mag-pick up ng kahit sino at certain moments, and si Chaknu, pwede pa siya maghain ng kills para sa teammates niya.
Despite being dangerous for Execration, they will be securing this Lord. Pero konti na lang That could have been a 3v5 or a 3v4 for Evos SG, pero hindi nila kinuha. They didn't risk it.
Yeah, things will about to become worse for Evos SG. Na-pick up na yung Divine Glaive kay Kelrad. That Harith, yung damage output itong taong to, it's gonna hurt a lot on the side of Evos SG.
Disol, tumatakbo, tinatakbuhan niya talaga at yung Evos SG, hindi na sila lumalayo doon sa kanilang base. Alam nila na sobrang daming pick-off potential na meron niya yung Execration na isang maling tapak nyo lang, literal, kaya kayo pasabugin. And Renjo gets out, pero nahuli sa likod si Potato at hindi ganun katagal yung pagkaka-disable sa kanya.
Kenra, ayan, nakagante ng isa. Bagsak dito si Alice at mukhang Torre ang susunod nila. And that's a 1-4. Araw?
Wala namang nangyayari.
Wala namang
Easy ka lang. Wala namang nangyayari.
Practice lang.
Kinagat lang. Konting pagpasarap.
And as you can see, there is a Lord going for the turret doon sa may taas. And unti-unting nawawalan dito ng space ang side ng Evos SG at tumama na naman kay Soul. Pero Soul is much more ready sa mga ganyang areas.
Kumbaga parang may arrow to the heart, laging may arrow to the soul naman dito sa ating game. Grabe si ito,
sobrang lalim naman.
Sobrang lalim. Imagine mo dong, sobrang lalim ng abyssal arrow, lumulusot na sa puso, diretsong kaluluwa na. Ganong asintado si ito, Max.
Execration, they are just lurking the area. Kumbaga, ito yung pinakalamang nila para sa akin Like, meron din naman ganito yung side ng Evos SG. Pero I feel for Execration, yung freedom na meron sila sa mapa ngayon, parang ang dali maglagay ng abyssal trap. Para talaga makita yung mga tao sa paligid, pero si Chaknu yung pinakalikod. And they're just gonna back off. Ayaw nila mag-engage. Disengage lang sila.
I mean, at this point, Execration, they're just looking to get all the resources on the side of Evos SG. Kapag may tinama ng araw, we go for it. Kapag may lumabas at natala na ng Chaknu, we go for it. Pokemon! Naku po, meron siyang truncheon dito, pero this might be a disaster for Evos SG.
Rapo, mapasok.
Yung pana hindi tatama, pero walang silang pakialam doon. Renjo and the others, they go in. Binato pa ni Chaknu si Renjo palabas para save siya. 2 members on the side of Evos SG down. Renjo and the others, andito sila sa area, and si Selena nasa labas. Bato na siya ng bato ng pana at hindi na naman tatama, pero those are good arrows kasi laging nasa-zone out, laging na-isolate yung ibang members ito sa side ng Evos SG. At eto na si KLVJ going in! Phantom Execution! Tumama sa karamihan! And that is going to be it. Walang buhay dito para sa side ng Evos SG and Execration. They take the series with a 2